What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, world? It's your boy Amp Dog with another episode of Politicking. Want to thank everybody for tuning in, showing your love, and make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, what's the deal? And today, we got a sad story coming out of West Hills, California, where a mother, Angela Flores, 38 years old, has been charged with 3 counts of murder in the deaths of her 3 children. And this is all said to have happened the morning of Mother's Day. And it is said that she's admitted and also admitted that her 16-year-old son helped her in the deaths or in the murders. No further details have came out as far as motives and things like that, but I will run down a few of the things that the neighbors said that they noticed that night before, which is they heard a woman screaming Saturday night while holding a candle and a Bible. Somebody just, like one of the neighbors said, I figured she was in the wrong place, mentally not okay. But it seems that she only lived 2 houses down from this particular person who gave their statement. Another neighbor said that there was no reasons to suspect anything wrong at the home prior to the incident. So clearly, there was probably a quiet family, maybe not even that interactive with their neighbors either. You know what I'm saying? Another neighbor said that they have the nicest house on the block. So clearly they weren't going through that typical struggle that you would see when you're dealing with like a single mom and a bunch of kids. So she is being held on $6 million bail and scheduled to be arraigned today. Meanwhile, her 16-year-old was arrested on suspicion of 1 count of murder and is being held without bail at Sylmar Juvenile Hall. So District Attorney George Gascon basically told prosecutors, we're working to hold those accountable who's responsible for the deaths of the 3 children. I don't know, Gascon, he comes off a little off. Like I don't know, he might be the plug low key, you know what I'm saying, as far as just fucking with all the criminals. But yeah, so my whole thing is, so they say that she has 7 kids total. She had the 3 there, well, the 4 there, the 3 that they killed, and she got 3 other ones that stayed with their father in another state or something. The ages of these kids was a 12-year-old daughter, a 10-year-old son, and an 8-year-old son. Now, you can't really blame the neighbors because they haven't had any interaction with this woman to realize, like, hey, that's Angela, she's acting weird, what's the matter? Like, she was going to people's yards, lighting up candles, reading out Bibles, screaming out stuff like they're trying to get me or something like that, as far as her family is doing her bad or something like that. I just feel like at this point, it's hard to gauge it, but in any other circumstances, I feel like had the neighbors heard that, and I guess they probably think, I don't know what the setting was in that neighborhood, whether it was birthday parties the day before on that Saturday, get together. I think it was a boxing match, so maybe they were thinking like, hey, somebody is out there drunk or whatever, so maybe it wasn't like a super press to be like, hey, let's go see what's going on. I will say I'm interested to see what the 16-year-old got to say, because, a lot of times, kids will do with whatever their parents tell them. You know what I'm saying? But at 16 years old, at that point, you got a conscience of your own. You know what's right and what's wrong, whether it's your mom or not. Hey, that's not right. So I really wish that we could get more information as far as what it was that went on leading up to it. But at this point, they have no further details other than the fact that she admitted to doing it. And then she also said, my 16-year-old helped me do it. So he's been charged with 1 count of murder of one of his siblings. So I don't know, man. This stuff is it's just getting out of control. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I want to hold a challenge to people, because a lot of times we feel like we do better for a person by not acknowledging whatever issues they may have going on, or not even wanting to step in to know or to get into their business just a little bit. Because I'm sure maybe she was one or two conversations away from never doing it. And it seemed like she had some type of breakdown, like the neighbor says, whoever was mentally not okay, and they figured she was in the wrong place. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a unfortunate thing that these children's lives are being cut short. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Big M Dog said, "What's the deal?" And as always, man, protect your children, protect yourself, and protect your peace. Peace.